See a red mark?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Okay, today we are going to do a guided reading group on the disappearing moon. First, let's look at the cover again. And we talked a little bit about making predictions. Let's keep it flat on the table and look at it, okay? When your teachers work with you at school, do they talk to you about how to make a prediction?
No.
Okay? They don't. Jenna, I like how straight you're sitting up. That's a good girl. What do they say?
They say, like, what is happening, what does it look like that's happening in the picture?
Uh-huh.
And make a
prediction, what's going to happen in this story?
Yeah.
Do they tell you that you should start your prediction with I think or I predict? Have you heard that, Jessie?
Yes, I heard that.
Oh, you have heard that. Okay, that's what a good reader will do. Will look at a picture and make a prediction of what the story's going to be about. And we talked about this a little bit, but I want each of you, before we start reading, to make a prediction what you see on the front cover. And remember, start with I think or I predict, okay? You want to go first?
I think they'll be happy.
You think they'll be happy? Maybe at the end, but do they look very happy on the front cover now?
No.
Tell me what it looks like now.
They're scared.
Okay, they're scared right now, but you think it's going to have a good ending. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I predict that the school is going to say, oh no, the moon has disappeared.
Okay, so you think he's really worried about something.
Yeah.
And we talked about some words yesterday, or the last time we were together, and we talked about the word scared because the squirrel, the main character in our book, he looked really scared on the front. And let's say those words again together. So let's start with scared. Scared, bigger, disappointing. Oh, let's say that one again. Disappearing, earth, full moon, half moon, new moon, smaller, 3/4, worry, and a new one, lesson, and sliver. Okay, why do you think we might have sliver as one of our words?
I don't even know what that means.
You don't know what it means? Good, because we can clarify that word. Have you heard that word clarify?
No.
Do you know what that means?
No.
If a teacher would clarify something to you, she will help you to understand it. When I was your age, I would always get sliver and silver mixed up because I'm a little dyslexic, and I would always switch. What's the difference between silver and sliver? What is it, Jenna?
It has a I, then a V, then an E.
Right, silver is S-I-L-V-E-R. So it's the only thing that's different is the I and the L has changed places. A sliver, well, when we drove up tonight, we saw the moon up in the sky. What did it look like? What did I say that shape was? Jessie, tell me.
Quarter moon.
Do you remember?
A crescent moon.
A crescent moon. A crescent moon. And that's just kind of a sliver of the moon, isn't it? Okay? So that's why we use that word sliver, because it's just a really small piece of the moon. Do you understand it now? Like you might ask your mom, can I have a sliver of that pumpkin pie? And that means just a little piece of that pumpkin pie. Yes?
If it's a half moon and then it's like someone ate, like, it's like a watermelon piece, that's a whole piece, and then somebody ate the inside of the watermelon, and then there's...
That would be a sliver
Yeah.
of the piece. Yeah, that's another way to use sliver. Let's just go through our pictures again, and this time, all I want you to do is look at the moon in each picture and see what shape it is, okay? Oh, but let's look at our title page. The title of our book is The Disappearing Moon, and it's written by Dory Butler. And remember, we talked about illustrations, and what are illustrations again?
Pictures.
Pictures. And it's by Roberta Caller Morales. And who are our three main characters in this book? Go ahead, tell me, Jessie. Tell me one.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. And who's another one, Jenna?
Raccoon.
The raccoon. Yep.
And the deer.
And the deer. And there's one other character that we It's not in this picture, but do you remember he's the wise old
Owl.
owl. And he's going to teach the animals, the woodland animals, a lesson. What do you want to predict that the lesson might be about, Jessie?
The moon.
The moon. Okay, so let's just look through the pictures. And a good reader will look at the pictures as they read for clues if they come to a word that they don't know. Okay, so can you remember that? Because I'm going to ask you to read this silently first. The first we see the whole moon, the full moon. And then the squirrel looks very worried, and we see his three friends. And remember we said that this is a fiction book. Let's put our books flat on the table. And you might have to fold them a little bit because I just made these books for you. And you get to take these home, okay?
Yeah.
And if your mom wants to know how to print, then that might fall, so be careful.